In today's video, I wanted to go over Amara's new class mod and go in depth and kind of talk about how it works and how it is her best class mod in the game. But to start off, her new class mod is called the Spiritual Driver, and what it says is whenever Amara activates her action skill, she applies her action skill element to herself, and then Amara's gun damage is increased while moving. The quicker she moves, the greater the gun damage bonus. Now, at first glance, that might not seem like the greatest, and you might just think, oh, well, Zane just has that, and that's better. What makes it better for Amara is because it gives her stacks of mindfulness. Now, mine only has +2. I've seen some with +3, and apparently you can get one with +5 in it, which is just crazy. I can only imagine the amount of damage for that, but mine only has +2 and some it's little stat rolls down here. But even with that, it is still very, very good, and you definitely want to be farming for this class mod. Now, to farm for this class mod, you want to come to the Tazadir Ruins on Necro de Feo and come to this little area I'm at right here, and you're basically going to take the path of going through here, and then you're going to fight the target of opportunity right here. There's going to be 2 little guys, and that's who you're going to farm. So to quickly show you the path, right here I'm getting mindfulness stacks to get to the area faster. You could use a slot relic if you have that just to get there. You just want to do anything to get over there super quick. Take a little shortcut over the wall back there that you just saw, and basically just run through here. No enemies are going to spawn, so you don't have to worry about anything, and the enemies that you need to kill will be up here on the left. And as you see, I get the class mod from this run right here. It is 100% dropping right here. I was on Mayhem 4, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I've heard some people get it on Mayhem 3, but I did get this on Mayhem 4. Actually, a funny little story about that. 2 nights ago, I farmed for this class mod like 3 hours straight and didn't get it. And then last night, of course, I get on and get it on my 3rd run. So that's great. But that's why I'm having a video on it today. Alright, so to quickly show you how this class mod works, it's based all around your movement speed. Literally, you can just be moving in the slightest and you get more gun damage. So as you see, I'm just using the Unforgiven right here just to have just a single shot of damage, and you can clearly see the number. That does 2,054. If I just happen to walk a little bit, 2,227. Now, if I get a little momentum, 3,070. If I sprint and jump, 2,597. As you see, it just goes up. Like, literally, you do more damage as you just walk. That's literally all you have to do. So you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's a very easy buff to keep up because you're always moving. And to that, I would say, yes, it is. It's very easy, and that's why this is very good. You even get like a small amount just by playing the game, which is just crazy. Now, what makes this even better is if you get your mindfulness stacks up, you're going to get increased movement speed. With this class mod, I'm given 7% for each stack, and it stacks up to 25 times. So the max stacks, I am getting 175% more movement speed, which is insane, and that's going to equate to a lot of more damage. And it pairs really well with the builds like the TDR build because you're literally just moving, sprinting, and jumping and throwing the shotguns at the ground, which is really, really good. Now, to prove that it actually works with the TDR shotguns, because some, you might think that it's gun damage, it actually does. The reload does 37 and then 18k right there. I think the 18k was one of the little rockets that shot out. But now, if you simply just walk a little bit and throw it, it does 45k and 22k. That is insanely good, and that's just with walking speed. That's not with, full-on sprinting and jumping. That was 71k. That was a lot of damage right there, and that's still without her mindfulness stacks. You have to remember that. We're not even getting to the other part of the class mod. Yeah, this is simply just walking and sprinting. Now, with the other part of the class mod, where you apply your action skill element to yourself, you're going to be taking the mindfulness stacks up yourself instead of enemies having to shoot you. And another thing you can do is put on the hazardous sellout and make this even faster. It's not really necessary, but if you want to get it even faster, you can do that. So with that, you're going to get an insane amount of shield regeneration delay, which is also another thing that mindfulness does. You have an insane amount of movement speed, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage. All right, and to show you how mindfulness works with this class mod and show you how broken it is. Now, one thing I want to mention really quick is to get the max stacks without being in battle, you have to have the sellout. So for this test, I will be using the sellout to get to max stacks, but you don't really need it in a battle. It's not really necessary because you'll be getting to max stacks. And also with some other builds, you'll have max stacks. But for this time, I'm going to be using it to show you. So starting off, that is 2,054 damage like before. Alright, so I'm going to pop the action skill, shoot the corrosive on the ground, and now the amount of movement speed we get, and that did 5,529, and that was literally just walking. Now if we start sprinting, 7,609. Now if you start going as fast as that, that was 6,995. But as you see, the damage you can get from this is just insane. Like 9,056. Like this is so crazy. 8,426. And this is obviously going to be keep going up as you're in battle, and it's going to say you're going to keep getting these damage bonuses. Now, one thing to note with this, it is very difficult to do this with a precise weapon. For this class mod, you want to be using a weapon that basically shoots for you. Things like the brainstormer would be really good. The TD or shotgun build's obviously very good, and there are many more guns that will work with this build. It's just those are a few on the top of my head, and it makes this thing absurd. This is 100% Amara's best class mod, hands down. This is not even a good class mod I have. I have very bad bonuses on it, and it still puts in work. You can solo so much stuff with this class mod. I honestly feel bad if I was a Zane player and this is just a better class mod for her than Zane's, which is crazy. They basically just gave her Zane's class mod and made it honestly more than 10 times better. But yeah, if you're an Amara player, definitely farm for this, because it will make Mayhem 4 so much easier and so much more enjoyable to play. I would be farming for a better one of these to try to get more in mindfulness, at least +3, because I've seen +3. It's a rumor that you can get +5. I don't know how that's going to be possible because they're already super rare in the game already as it is, but it could be a thing. Who knows? Because if you can get +5, this thing is just going to be crazy. But yeah, I hope that gives you a better understanding of why this class mod is very good. Even just in simple terms, just moving gives you more damage. So literally just walking and sprinting, playing the game, you get more damage. And obviously if you take the advantage of the other part where you're getting more mindfulness stacks, you're getting more movement speed, which means a lot more damage. You can get an insane amount of damage with this class mod, and it's very easy to use. You don't even have to think about using it. It just works, and it does the job very well. But anyway, that's going to do all for me. I hope I convinced you guys that this class mod is something that you definitely need to be getting. I hope I give you guys the best of luck to getting it, because if you have anything like my luck, you will be struggling, and I've heard a lot of people already are struggling to get it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.